Today on Inside the Laser Lab, Walker makes one bracelet to rule them all.
To rule them all.
That's two bracelets.
Hey everyone, it's Scott and Walker at Full Spectrum Laser, and welcome to Inside the Laser Lab.
Excited to be back. This is my first show back this year.
Is it?
Yeah, because Megan was in last week, so.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so here I am. I'm back.
So,
By popular demand or something.
yeah, of course.
So what are we doing today?
So, well, last week we did the focus rulers, correct?
Yes.
So we were going through our pinspirations last week, and I actually got excited about one, and I decided to just replicate it.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
So I made the wrist measuring tape?
The
Bracelet?
Bracelet measuring ruler, yes.
There we go. There we go.
That's good. What were the rules in sort of making this thing? I'm trying to get your measure of things here.
Yeah, we'll go over cutting leather a little bit later.
Okay. Sorry, I had to get my puns out.
Yeah, I know.
There'll be more.
So speaking of the pinspirations, let's just go through those.
Okay.
Show the people.
This is this week's pinspirations
Yeah.
and stuff?
Yeah. So let's check it out.
All right.
That's cool.
So we're looking at, is that a belt? That's a belt, or is that
Yes.
another bracelet or something? I guess you
That's
could
a
make that
belt.
design
Yeah,
any
it
kind of way
depends
you
on
want.
how big it is.
You could do the
bracelet's
bracelet.
just a small belt.
Right,
Really.
you could do the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could have like a 1 yard measuring belt or
Yes.
something like that.
That's,
If you were
I
girthy
like
enough.
this idea.
Yeah.
1 yard, that's like 2 people,
Yeah,
right?
bigger people have an advantage with measuring belts.
Yeah. That's about a football field. So, and this guy I thought was really neat because it could be just a keychain loop, and I don't know where to put my pants after I hate folding them, so might as well just hang them up.
Or your lab coat.
Or the lab coat.
Yes.
Because that just sits in the lab
Like
until
that.
I'm here.
That looks like it's mostly cutting out, but it still has a little bit of
Yeah.
design on top of it.
Put whatever you want on there. And then this was a little high fashion kind of, girly kind of thing, anthropology boho-ish.
What
type.
is that made out of? Do you think is that leather? You think?
That's probably a fabric.
A fabric.
That they laser cut.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I don't think you could do that without a laser.
No, that would be really hard.
Yeah.
And then this one's really nice. The leather purse or satchel, and that side was obviously laser cut.
Yeah, yeah.
I love this look because it looks like you can actually use it.
You can, and you can make this from scratch yourself too. With,
Yeah,
with your laser cutter.
Typically, people like to rivet those on, but I love that they put holes and then actually stitch
Stitch it together. Yeah, it's really cool.
Super clean.
A lot of work.
Yeah,
You could sell that.
they do.
Yeah.
This is
Okay.
from, oh, well, he zoomed past it.
There's
So,
a bracelet, another bracelet.
It's a bracelet, but I actually found these designs. If you look on Pinterest, we're actually going to upload these to our Pinterest. But this design itself, it comes with, you don't have to add any accessories to it, which is nice. So if you have like some fabric or some leather laying around, you can actually take these designs from the internet and cut them yourself, and you don't need to add any fasteners. And there's tons of those designs. I forget who uploaded them, but you can simply auto trace them and then have,
I've seen a lot of lace cuts in fashion and clothing and accessories and stuff. And now I'm starting to see a lot of this stuff done for, jewelry and things like that. So
yeah, the more popular lasers are going to get, the more you're going to see this.
And these are new designs that weren't really functional before because they would just take too long or too much work or too easy to mess up. But with the laser, you could replicate these things over and over again.
Yes. And then with people like you guys that have it in their hands, they can make tons of different cool designs specific to whatever they're into.
Right. So if you take our free designs we give you on the Laser 101, you're free to use those designs or alter them however you wish.
Yes. That's why I think the coolest is like if you're just learning and you want to cut something but you don't know how, we already have the files ready for you. Just pick something you like, pick the material, and then just hit play.
And you can play with that design all you want in the RE3 software.
That's very true.
Okay. I like this too. How do they fasten this, you think?
I think it's fastened like the other one. It just kind of folds into itself.
And what material is that?
That's actually rubber.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the lasers work great on rubber. The only things we usually were thinking of with rubber were like rubber stamps, but now we opened up the market for different kinds of rubber for jewelry and things like that with laser cutter.
Yeah, they said there were latex and recycled rubber. So I don't know where they're getting the rubber, who the rubber guy
I'm sure you
is.
go to Amazon and find that stuff.
And then this idea is simple, taking a case, but I love the idea of, you see a lot of products where they throw like an old school bicycle, like on something, and it just got that kind of like Ross feel to it. But this, you could get an artist, you could create your own thing and then put it on there. And if you're not the artistic type, you could work with an artist to come up with a handful of designs to throw on some products.
So many color tones on there. I mean, it almost looks like it's color.
Yeah, it's got many dimensions and textures and patterns.
They did a really good job designing that.
I like that a lot. So
we're going to take a look at what we've done this week, right?
Yes. So let's go to the small camera and show off our beautiful bracelets. Wow. So this one I did in darker, and then this in lighter. But the lighter was kind of a weaker leather, I would say. So the darker is going to hold up a lot better. And they simply have a hitch fastener that I just unscrewed.
If you look closely, you can see the actual measurements. It measures inches and millimeters and centimeters.
And you can get this at any leather store or even a Joann's or Michael's. It's called a hitch fastener, and what I like about it is you don't need all the buttons. You just need the holes in the actual product. So you don't need like a million different fasteners in one head to go on different sizes of a wrist. You just simply pop it in the hole.
And not only is it fashionable, but it's functional. Actually measure things with it, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty neat.
And it is dead on. So I measured this and made sure that those inches are exact.
So if you were a carpenter at the site and you could wrap this around your wrist and have a ruler for measuring anytime you need.
Well, that's what I love is there's plenty of times where I go somewhere and I forgot that I needed a measurement or I would need something, and if it's just on your wrist and you wear it around, that's pretty convenient.
I love stuff that's fun and also practical.
Yes, and it's super easy. This is like 4 minutes.
Yeah.
It takes 4 minutes to make, and all you need is the fastener.
And it's a real fashion statement too. People go,
Yeah, that guy.
He
that guy
makes
measures stuff.
He measures.
Yeah.
Measure of the man.
So, when cutting leather, you want to remember that when it comes to thickness, leather is measured in ounces. So I went into my first leather shop and I said, hey, I need 3 millimeter leather, and they say that's not how we measure leather.
Wow.
We measure it in ounces, and I said that's a measurement of weight. You're wrong. And
did they explain it to you what they meant?
Yes. So they measure it in ounces, and there's a chart. If we can bring up the chart, there we go. This is available online. You can look it up. It's from Tandy.com. They sell leather products, and it will break down everything you really need to know about leather when it comes to purchasing sizes.
Okay, we'll put that link in the there
or down
there,
here.
Down there. Okay.
Yeah. We'll put it down here.
Facebook.
And then not only did I create the simple design, this was completely come from last week's project, which I thought was cool. There's a basic bracelet measurement, and then there's also ones with the focus rulers for your Muse and Pro built into it.
Right.
So if you're all about your laser and measuring stuff for your laser, then you can focus with this as well.
I mean, you could turn that into a charm bracelet and like hang that little turtle you did last week and things like that around it and stuff.
You could be that nerdy. Yes, you could.
Well, why wouldn't you be?
But here's a picture of the designs. I actually ran out of leather cutting like 4 of these guys, but you can see that the middle one has the Muse focus measuring, and then the bottom one has the focus measurement for Pro, the default 2.5. Okay. So, I mean, it's not going to be as super exact as like your hard acrylic one, but this is extremely exact, and as long as it hasn't, warped a bit, you're in the right area.
And you always have it with you, so.
Yeah. I think that's pretty cool. So if you're like a Muse nerd and you lose your focus bill all the time, you can cut one of these, measure stuff, focus stuff, and yeah.
Now, did you treat this anyway after you finished it to get the numbers to pop out, or is that all just from the laser?
So what I use, that's all from the laser, but what I use to soften the leather is I get it hot in some water, and then I start wrapping it, because This is very, very thick,
Okay.
and it likes to lay flat. So I get it hot in water, and then I wrap it around, fasten it, and then it's good to go. It'll hold that shape after you do that.
And you use the laser to vector cut the whole thing out of a bigger strip of leather too?
Yes. And one thing I wanted to say is I bought like a belt, and I cut 2 of these out at once, and it messed up. Because when you cut leather, it likes to peel away from the cut. So if it's something nice and straight, you want significant room on either side so it doesn't peel away completely.
I got you.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
So one thing about this, I thought I could be clever and put like 2 or 3 on a single strip, but then it started peeling away, and then actually when it started finishing the cut, it ruined everything. So you do need some space on either side when cutting something like this.
I got you. So I guess that about wraps it up, huh?
Yes. It does. So guys, watch In the Cut, which we do twice a week.
Right.
Just not this week. It's on YouTube. Next week we'll have Laser Talk.
Right.
And
Visit our Laser 101. Get your certificates for each machine. Get your tips. See your videos. Check out our blogs. Check out our ebooks. All that kind of stuff. Check out our social media on Facebook. Obviously, you're already there. Oh, we should say hi to people before we go away.
hello to Jeff and Jeanette and John. Thank you guys for joining.
Always.
So, I drank too much energy drink. I'm all jittery.
All right, and
And
Jeff
that's it.
Hayes. We also got Jeff Hayes.
Thank you guys for watching always. Please share your project so you can win the weekly contest and get that free lens.
Or send what inspires you. Just send us photos of stuff you like and
Yeah.
things you want to see us do, and we will do it.
Yes, suggest anything. We have to come up with a project every week.
Yes, we need help.
We need ideas.
We've done what? I mean, with In the Cut and this show, I mean, we're talking 150 of these things a year that we come up with and stuff at minimum.
Yes, tons of engravings and cuttings and projects and fun.
And
mostly.
that doesn't include our big projects, and we got some stuff coming up.
Oh
this
yeah,
year
we got
that's
some
gonna
really cool big
be-
projects.
Yes.
And they will be available.
All right.
One more. Hey, what's up, Jason? Thanks
Jason,
for
hi.
watching. Make some lights. David says make some lights.
Oh, look back on our YouTube, and you'll see
Yeah.
we have made lamps and table lights, and
I'm kind of a light fixture guy.
that's one of his
so
favorite things to do.
I don't
so-
know why I love light fixtures. It's just a weird thing. If you haven't checked out the octopus,
Yeah, the
or
Kraken lamp,
I mean, yeah, we got that guy back there we made.
and
So-
you got the elephant guy back there also.
Oh, yeah,
the
the
3D edge light. Yep. So we have all those
Which you love.
shows. Go back and check our archives on YouTube. And
I
see.
mean, I'm definitely okay with making more lights.
we'll make more.
Yes.
Not enough light in the world.
We did make an awesome table lamp that was like all adjustable and stuff, but that project kind of like got pushed aside. So maybe we'll bring that back.
Left in the dark.
Yeah, left in the dark for next week. We'll switch it up.
All right.
Right. So, until next time, guys.
Keep making.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching. If you like those videos, please subscribe. We got more videos of me over here.